Welcome to Late Nights and Useless. We're P.I.T, and nobody asked for this. Like that. Down the bridges. Electocrat bro has put everyone in a compromised position. His Twitter account is a global race. He's leaving out of pictures with the slap on tan face. His Twitter account is a global disgrace. He's leaving out of pictures with the slap on tan face. Bitches fight back, fight back, fight back. Pussies grab back, grab back, grab back. Fight back, grab back, attack. Fight back, grab back, attack. Fight back, fight back, grab back, grab back, attack. Fight back, grab back, attack. Fight back, grab back, attack. It's ready to blow. His hand on the trigger in the nuclear world. Go with the flow. Doesn't work out so well for pussy grab girls. Personal throne. Gotta say no and keep an eye out for all the bullshit he throws. Oh, well, darling, I'm so tired of doing everything for you. Done holding us down, done teaching manners, done with pretending that you ain't a piece of shit. Done being nice now, super friendly. Done, you're an asshole, and I'm so sick of it. Take care of your ego and I'll put you in your back. You ask me one more question, then I have a heart attack. You want my validation, you think that you're polite, but you sit it over, cover up, no one.
Okay. Yeah, we're good? And we are back to Late Nights in Islo, Season 3, Episode 9 with P.I.T. Welcome. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Female fronted. Yeah. Pussy's grab back. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hard. Fight
Hard.
back.
That would be like a nutcracker type of grab, you know?
That would
It's
work. Like a grab and a twist.
Yeah, give it a twist, a good twist to that orange agent sitting in the presidential chair, not deserving. But I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah.
So we have the pleasure of hosting Pete, who is another introduction to our program by Dan Dan Dan. Alejandro Drums is back in the house with amazing rhythm and another great band. So thanks for being here, Pete. Please introduce yourself. Did you introduce yourself at the
We said we were P.I.T.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
about
much it.
about
No
all everybody
individual
knows
member.
about us. So.
All right, that's great. That's great. That's great. How did Pete come about?
Me and Danny have been best friends for nearly 20 years, and we fucking hate the president. So 2016 election happened, and we decided we were going to record, and we found some really cool people, and they started playing with us,
Dope.
and it's been a year now, and it's awesome.
So, Agent Orange is the inspiration for your band, and
I
all
mean-
your songs are inspired on the hate that we all mutually share
Yeah.
for this one person.
Yeah, it's motivational in the sense that it at least makes you get up and do something.
Yeah, for
So.
sure. Yeah, hey, whatever, like I'm all for protesting. Yeah, I think that art should always be used for a proactive purpose, and I call it activism, or that's a term that I've heard. And musicians are, of course, artists. So I always like it when a band has a positive message and an empowering message and a message of rebellion, against the system, because ultimately that's how a lot of the bands began, they were really an act of rebellion against the system, and what better way to bring it about than musically
Yeah.
and, get it in catchy tunes and
And
songs.
I know that people were feeling like really powerless the day after the election in 2016, and that was kind of what happened for us, is sitting there in shock going, how did this happen, and what do I do, what do I do, what do I do? And it's, you stand up and you keep moving and you do something, and whatever it is, you're making something, you're doing something, you're adding something to the world instead of subtracting from it.
We were here. We were live with some folks from KPFK.
Mhm.
Ricardo Hernandez, if you're watching, shout out. And then we had Rene DJ, and we had Juliano Harkin, shout out to Juliano, and also Ruben Salazar. These are people from South LA. And we're talking about, and we're like keeping track of the vote count, et cetera, and then it happened.
Yeah.
And like we weren't seeing it wasn't moving either way, but it was obvious who was the winner, and we were like, wait, is it done? And like, is it done? And it was just a sense of complete emptiness, like dampening of all your feelings, and what's the word that I'm looking for here?
It was defeat. It felt
Yeah.
like being defeated. Like there was nowhere to go from there because it seemed like such an obvious thing that it shouldn't have gone there. And again, that's why the song's "Pussies Bite Back," because you admitted to sexually assaulting people, and that didn't stop anything. So that's why I stand up and scream.
So do you is your band? Do you consider yourself under the LGBTQ?
Yeah, queer feminist
umbrella?
punk band is how I feel pretty
Okay.
solid identifying us. Not
Okay,
everybody in
great.
the band is
Great,
queer. Not everybody in the band is a woman, but we are definitely pro LGBTQIA plus, and yeah, that's a big part of what we care about. And
Awesome.
yeah, now's a good time too.
Yeah, definitely. I always make it a point to bring. I'm gay myself, and I always make it a point to bring it into the discussion if we're if it's touching in the theme, because a lot of people have this preconception of how gay people should look, and how gay men should look, and how they should act, and it's like, like giving that uncomfortable, make them feel their otherness, instead of us feeling it
Yeah,
for a change.
Yeah, breaking down the stereotypes and getting people to recognize like this isn't necessarily what you thought that it was, that the world isn't simple black and white, that there's a lot going on, and like you should be around it and experience it and appreciate it and approve it. So.
Yeah, totally. How big is your catalog? How many songs has the injustices that our country is suffering inspired?
We have like what?
Probably 10.
13 that we play right now.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
And then we've got about 10
We're-
more that we're working on.
Yeah, we're
We may have
preparing
just
to.
written one and sound check it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe we have 14.
But yeah, we're preparing to release an album. We were actually hoping to have it out by the election so that it could be an election giveaway. Show me your sticker and I'll get you a copy.
Ooh, that would be so dope.
Which
Yeah,
actually,
think
like, yeah, still tag me. If you go to our page and you show me your I voted sticker, I'll still give you a copy of that. Like, please engage politically.
Are you going to be set up like at a specific voting poll or a booth or how?
With that, that's contact us online. Just anything that shows me you voted, please, please.
So here's a suggestion. Take a picture of you with your I voted tag and then tag P.I.T's page on it, and then DM a message with your email so they
Yeah.
can get in touch with
Yeah,
you.
absolutely.
Yeah,
then
and you
That'd be
get
awesome.
music because voting
That'd be
is
super cool.
super
Great.
important, and we really appreciate that you did, and thank you. And like it worked well this time. Oh, God.
Well, to be realistic, chances are not looking very great. But
We'll see.
I mean, that's the thing.
hope
People
is the
people
last
talk
thing
about.
to die.
Yeah, well, people talk about how things were relatively negative, but at the same time, we're seeing record-breaking numbers of LGBTQI people who were elected. We're seeing Native Americans elected for the first time in certain districts. We're seeing a lot more of the Latino and Latinx communities being elected, and it's just record numbers of women running. The fact that we actually have Democratic Socialists running and getting elected. That's things. I don't want to say that things are improving because I don't trust it to improve, but it's not
Changing,
Yeah,
in a good way.
yeah.
Yeah, I honestly, and I'm seeing a rise of decent politicians. I want to think, or at least they haven't been caught with anything.
Yeah.
But for the most part, if you're in politics, it's for a self-serving purpose. There's
Yeah.
really no like serving the community.
Enlightened self-interest is what
yeah,
I think we should hope for.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I can see how that happens, and whatever. It's hard to trust them when they have messed up so bad
Yeah,
for sure.
for so long. It's like the Democrats or the Republicans. Like it's the same thing. They're playing us against each other, and
Yeah.
then they're just bouncing us, and they're doing backroom deals behind our back, and they all talk to each other. Oops, sorry, and then they all laugh with each other, and
Well, and I think thankfully at a local level, at least, we're beginning to see some things like at a local level, we're seeing engagement that we weren't seeing before in young people, and it's like, to an extent, yeah, everything that when you get to a national level is so far removed from the people who are actually benefiting or suffering under these things that it's really difficult for people to actually care about their constituents more than the lobbyists. But I do think that, yeah, again, local state politics and
most
people
of
voting
them
for
are-
mayors, people voting for school boards,
State
and
attorney
things like
generals
that.
actually really matter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're a huge deal.
State
They have
attorney
the
general.
state attorney general and also the governor. So
So state
voting,
attorney general.
yeah, those are actually like shockingly important jobs.
Governor?
Because they can sue the government.
And all your local, be aware of all your locals. Do your civic duty. Vote.
Yeah, voting local is a huge deal.
I
It's a
can't
huge
vote,
deal.
but I wish I could. Because I'm a constituent. Whether they wanna, I'm undocumented as of right now.
And if you're one of those anarchists who thinks that voting is useless and you shouldn't vote, but you're able to register, hey, maybe talk to somebody who can't vote and see what they would vote for. I don't know, maybe,
Yeah,
see?
because like for me, it's like, well, I don't even have a say. I can post on my Facebook what my thoughts are
Yeah.
from my position, but for somebody who's born here, obviously they can't even imagine what it is like.
Yeah.
So it's hard to get that point across. I'm like, well, whoever votes, I'm still gonna survive. I'm still gonna thrive. I wanna find a way to do it. I'm not gonna let it. And that was my that was our
Mhm.
message last year when that happened. It was like, the fight just continues. Really,
Yeah.
this doesn't really. We lost the battle, maybe.
Well,
but-
we're also seeing so much group solidarity and people coming together and helping themselves and doing things that are completely outside of government and working with homeless housing initiatives and things like that, where it's not working on what you're voting on, it's letting people into your homes. It's blockading buses. It's trying to make
actually
sure.
Yeah, yeah. And some people think that voting is enough. It's like no,
No.
you really need to participate in a little more active engagement, direct engagement. Yeah, and it's to me it's therapeutic. Every time I go out there and I protest and I whatever, I come back feeling like empowered, and I'm like, let's do this. Like I
Yeah.
don't feel so down that things are at this point. Because
Yeah.
at least I felt like I did something.
And you can feel
Even
that
if
you're
it's only
standing.
yell,
Yeah, and
it's-
you're standing with people who feel the same way. You're standing with people who it's.
they're gonna show you solidarity.
Yeah, you're not screaming alone in a dark room and thinking you're the only person who's not crazy.
Totally, yeah,
So-
yeah. If you're watching back there on Facebook Live, please, the official video, it's on YouTube, latenightsinizlos.com. That takes you to our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, comment, tag, share. This is Pete. Make sure that you also look them up on YouTube and all social media. When did this handsome fella come into the picture?
Handsome.
Was it July? It was last not this
About a
most
year
recent
ago.
summer, but
Yeah,
last summer.
About a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it worked out. It was great. It's so hard to find musicians, and finding a guitarist immediately who is like really cool and like who really cares about things and who's
Okay,
really
cool.
fucking good.
Oh,
Alright.
cool.
Was-
Yeah, he is good. How long have you been a musician?
Well, let's see. I picked up the guitar in 7th grade, so that's probably 20 odd years, 20 plus years I've played.
Okay.
So I
Cool.
played for a while. I mean, with varying seriousness. I mean, I went through a phase where I was just learning like Offspring songs.
Are you
Just great. I love
Were
the
you
Offspring.
in the band?
No,
High
actually, this
school
is
or
my first.
something?
This is actually my first band.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
You're
really was
solo
just pretty much
musician?
stayed at home and like I'm kind of just an awkward person in general, so I kind of just enjoyed staying at home and like learning how to play the guitar. Like I just like practicing and playing alone, and then it finally got to a point where, I mean, you can learn a lot that way, but you ultimately have to play gigs. You have to get in a band and play. So I started looking for a band, and here I am. It's a lot. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun.
Are you two also like musicians all your life?
Yeah.
No, this is my first band also. But
This is your first band also?
Yeah.
Oh.
So-
You've been longer. How many bands?
Uh,
Since high school?
Yeah,
Since middle
yeah,
school?
since high school, 4 or 5, but most of them just recording and playing on my own. So I ended up composing and
Okay.
doing stuff for other projects, and I just make music for them.
The songs are your composition?
mostly.
80% of them. He does a few, she does a few.
Yeah.
Musically, she does almost all the lyrics,
Okay.
and he does some of the music. But yeah, I mean yeah, I'll give myself credit
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's
good.
about right.
for 80% of the
85%.
music.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably about right.
And I'm sorry, how did you two meet?
High school.
Okay.
High
And you
school
went-
journalism.
High school journalism.
Yeah.
And but this is obviously way after high school.
Yeah. This we've known each other for 15 years ish now, and
15.
I don't I don't
No,
count
that would
well.
be like 18.
Okay, 18 years now, and yeah, we were just friends for a long time, and lived through the Bush presidency together, and got angry and protested all of that too, and things had kind of calmed down for a while, and we just stayed friends like friends do, and yeah, like this just brought us closer. So
Nice.
it's a lot more time to hang out, less time to hang out and talk, but more time to hang out and do stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I have a couple of those lifelong friendships because it is lifelong. Like more
Yeah.
than 10 years is definitely lifelong. When was your last performance?
2 days ago?
Yeah.
Sunday.
Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
You keep busy.
Yeah,
Last weeks.
we play like 2 or 3 times a month, so if we can, and lots of playing local, playing Monday shows at bars and things like that, just to get out and sing. So yeah, it was Saturday was our bandiversary. It's 1 year since we played our first show, so that was very cool. And yeah, just
We'd like to play more shows with other punk bands.
You know who
Punk
brings
shows.
who I could see them performing with what's her name? Sad Girls. Do you remember Sad Girls? The three that they're also queer punk.
I already like them.
yeah, we'd like to play with you.
Yeah, look them up. Sad Girls with a triple R. Girls.
Oh.
Oh hell yeah!
And then,
Yeah, got the right girl thing going. Cool.
And then
We'll do gloss covers together.
Well, we have El Sancha. It's also another queer
Mhm.
band. What else? Which other band that we have that is out queer? Out being the key word. Anyways, where can we come? I want to know first before we get to the next question. I want to know why the name Pit, because obviously, does it refer to like a mosh pit?
It's a mosh pit, orchestral pit, people in transition, just lots of potential interpretations there.
Okay,
So.
so it's like a pit, like an actual pit.
Yeah, no, and like sometimes I would like to bury myself in one and just be sad alone, but you know.
It's like you're falling on an endless void
Yeah.
Yep.
type of deal.
Could
Yeah.
be that too. Could be just about anything.
Yeah, we're a little bit goth as well as punk,
We are
so
a
that
little goth.
that works pretty well for it.
One colorful god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, someone has to represent the like random suburban like white guy who plays guitar. So
Yeah.
that's my job. That's what that's what I do.
Yeah, he's our token.
Yeah, I'm the token white.
The token straight guy.
Yeah, the token straight white guy. Gotta have one.
But you're Jewish, so it's okay.
All right, there you go.
Multi-sectional.
Yeah. Intersectional diversity panel.
Intersectional.
There we go.
There we go. And then Alejandra, of course, just brings in her awesome energy and beats to your band. When did you meet Alejandra?
I think it was last October, and yeah, it's been so amazing playing with her. So yeah, the sound she brings is completely awesome. Her professionalism, how she learns things so quickly, it's just like really.
The camera is calling.
Still going.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I've been trying to.
Never.
No, it usually stays quiet during recording. Sorry about that.
No worries. But yeah, no, like I can't learn to save my life, and watching Alejandra pick up songs after hearing them once or twice is just insane. And watching her improve the parts that we've got, just
And she's on so many bands. You
Yeah.
know, like, how do you handle that?
I guess it's a drummer thing. Drummers do that, right?
Right.
Yeah,
So
drummers
drummer,
curse.
they floaters.
Yeah.
Cool. And where are you performing next?
Oh,
Is it Rainbow?
yeah, Rainbow.
so,
We're
right?
playing at the
Not this
Rainbow
Monday,
at
but
10
the
p.m.
next
on the
one.
19th.
26th.
20th.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
It must be- it can't
After
be 19th,
Thanksgiving.
'cause I'm not here.
Ooh, they should also be on Women Fuck Shit Up Fest.
Yeah, if Women
Oh,
Fuck
that'd
Shut Up Fest wants us, please let me know.
But yeah, specifically where we're playing next is Rainbow Bar and Grill on
Where
the
is that?
26th.
That
Of
is
November,
on
2018.
Sunset.
Yeah, it's on Sunset.
It's on the Sunset Strip next door to the whiskey and the Viper Room and all of that.
Okay. And where can people find your links, your music? Is all your music for download? Do you have a SoundCloud?
Yeah, we have. We don't have a sound. Well, we have a SoundCloud, and that's covers for the most part. But we also have a Bandcamp, and we're on Facebook and Instagram. P.I.T.music on Instagram, and that has the link to our Bandcamp.
P. Dot.
I.T.music.
Okay.
It's a problem with naming your band Pit is that everything's already taken. So
Your Instagram is also the dot with the dots.
yes,
Yes.
Okay, that's why I couldn't.
because the ones without the dots is taken.
Okay, but Facebook, it's still
Pit Band
your
SoCal.
Pit Band. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're tagged on. Well, they're tagged on my promotion on Facebook, their actual Facebook, but make sure that you go to their YouTube link and also subscribe. Do you guys have a YouTube channel?
yeah, we have a YouTube channel. We've got a couple music videos that we made. So
And remember that YouTube works just like any other social media. We have to like each other, become friends, subscribe to each other, and then if you subscribe, I promise that I will like every single video on the channel if you like every single video on my channel. Because the more traffic that we both get, the more viewers for the bands, so they can enjoy the talent, the music. Any bands out there that want to be part of Late Night Cinephilus, please just send us a message via any of my social media, any of our social media, and that's Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube right now, or you can latenightcinephilus@gmail.com. It's our email. If you want to collaborate, we're open to collaborations as well, and we are not only open to bands. If you are a crafter or an artist or a independent local business, I would be happy to host you, and let's talk about your craft and promote you. Late Night Cinephilus is all about cross promotion at local level, so that just like voting locally.
Yeah.
Supporting local economy, supporting local musicians, local artists, local crafters, helps strengthen our community from the inside out, really. And that's really how you make any one country again. not like that other mafak out there saying, you know. And that's something that I always like it for everybody to remember. You make a country better by making better your own community. You know, strengthening your community. Say hi to your neighbors, even if you don't like them, or even if they look weird to you. You know, and mind your own fucking business. Don't be calling the police on other folks for
Don't call the cops.
yeah, don't call for anybody. So
Take care of your communities. Take care of yourselves and your communities.
one thing that would interest me is restorative justice.
Yes.
You know, because I think that's the one thing that as communities we really need to learn about restorative justice so that we become independent from the police state.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
All cops are bad.
That's a lot.
I'm maybe
so-
the most of that of the group, but no, that's the prison industrial complex is completely insane, and it's,
I don't walk around saying I hate the police or anything, but in my neighborhood, which is 90% Hispanic, if I hear issues going on, I'm not going to call the cops. So I'm like, the cops will probably escalate it
Yeah,
because they don't know
probably.
how to deal fairly with people
Yeah.
who aren't white.
Correct.
So I'm not
Yeah.
going to call the cops.
Yeah, correct, exactly. That's something that we need to remember. Um, one last reminder for Myron, sorry to make it another pitch. Every second Sunday of the month we have Easterly Art Walk. And we have Nahuatl class coming to Quetzal Boutique this Monday, December 10th. I will be posting more details. No, Monday, December 8th. I'll be posting more details for you guys if you want to enroll. It is a private class. It is a paid class, and you are required to be here every single class so that we can all advance at the same level. And then there is an opportunity to move on to a more intermediate class so that we can learn to write it and read it. And then also we have a special holiday pop-up coming up with our friends Dinos Cartes and Viva los Cupcakes and Capullo Cafe. Please be on the lookout for that on our Quetzal Boutique page, and that's Quetzal, T as in Tom, Z as in Zebra, A-L, on all social media. And I'm going to zip because P.I.T here has a few more songs that they would like to perform for you. So again, please, thank you so much. Please make sure that you subscribe to our channel, latenightsinislos.com. Now takes you directly to the YouTube. Subscribe, make sure that you turn on the notifications so that you get an alert when we go live. And if you are not able to tune in at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time every single Tuesday night, make sure that you go back and check every video that we have up on social media. I am making sure to upload this official video at a later date to our Facebook channel. And on Facebook, you are watching a botched version of the channel. Make sure that you go to YouTube, subscribe, and watch the official video. Thanks very much for subscribing again, folks. We'll see you next week with another awesome band. Thanks, Alejandra, for introducing, and we'll see you again soon.
Thank you for
Pete, thanks for
having
being here.
us.
Yeah, no,
Thank
a
you for having
pleasure.
us. Thank
Take it
you.
away, a pleasure. Enjoy, folks. Have a great night.
check what? We're gonna check this. Checking. Check. What was next? Checking. Check. Okay. know who you are. Leave me alone, leave me alone. I love you too much, I love you too much. I think I'm supposed to chat while they're tuning. Really appreciate you guys checking us out. Really appreciate Late Nights and Slows for having us. This is a really, really awesome show full of really awesome people. And yeah, absolutely, please subscribe to YouTube and sign up for the Facebook. And I'm not supposed to be pitching this. I'm so sorry if I'm overstepping. He said he's awkward. I'm awkward too. Broken windows and rushing winds. thanks again. We are P.I.T, P-I-T. And thank you for spending time with us, at least the late nights in East Los. Thank you.